feel like Letterboxd enjoyers would enjoy this, right? Do I look snazzy? Are we ready to go? I think we're ready to go. And our first movie is John Wick Chapter 4. I've only seen John Wick Chapter 1. I didn't care to see any of the other ones. It was great. I loved it. Dakota Joaquin gave it 5 stars. Can't wait to finally lose my virginity so I can say that this was better than sex. Damn, Joaquin. Let me tell you, a lot of things are better than pussy or boy butt, whatever you're thinking. It is overrated. Especially when you get in a relationship. Am I right, fellas? Right? Hey, ladies. It's like riding the same roller coaster 4,000 times in a row. So fun. Definitely not 4,000 times, maybe 50. In the span of my marriage, I hope to have sex at least 60 times. Will I get there? I doubt it, because me and my hand go way back.
You have to check out the Big. It's like they just know who you are and what you want, and they just nail it. My stylist select
5 stars from 24 Frames of Nick. Hey, I followed him on Twitter. I think he said he wanted to box me one time. On March 24th, 2023, Kanye West said he is no longer anti-Semitic because of this movie and Jonah Hill. 5 stars? I don't think I'd give 21 Jump Street 5 stars. I was very surprised. I like Jonah Hill. I just got done watching Moneyball. He's really good in that. I miss fat Jonah Hill. It's gonna happen whenever I get ripped.
I must find it. We shall cut into the heart of this infestation, retrieve the icon, and burn any flood that stands in our way. The parasite is not to be trifled with. I hope you know what you're doing. Forward, warriors, and fear not pain or death. Go, Arbiter. I'll follow when our reinforcements arrive.
Fatty Magugu. Movies where the main guy comes and you see the cum. Infinity. I'm trying to think about what's the weakest movie on this list. God, The Green Knight was such a disappointment. I was so sad with The Green Knight. I would say The Green Knight probably the worst movie on the list. Aesthetically, it's very beautiful. It's a beautiful movie, but goddamn, is it just a slog? I can't put I don't even know the Evangelion scene. Put the Evangelion scene in. Infinity Pool, I like Brandon Cronenberg, I like his SR a lot, but Infinity Pool, there was some cum in that, but Mia Goth was super fucking annoying in that movie. Everyone's just like, I stand Mia Goth right now. She's like the big horror queen right now. And didn't care for her in this movie. And then The Lighthouse, where it's basically Robert Pattinson and Willem Dafoe about the fuck in black and white. Pretty fun. Megan from Jana C26 with the fucking Star Wars robot. Half a star. Oh, she gets locked in a dungeon and gets fed fucking balls 24/7, 365 with one light. Come on, dude. You can't do Megan like that. I thought Megan was. I give Megan 3 stars. I thought it was stupid enough to be fun. Jurassic World Dominion, 1 star. At one point, a kid in front of me got so bored he started doing a handstand in his seat, which would normally be annoying, but in this case, it was the most entertaining part of the movie. 14,000 likes. I think in any case, if I saw a child not a child because I fucking hate children, but if I saw a 33-year-old person just do a handstand in the middle of the movie, I think no matter what, I'd probably be impressed the entire time. I don't see a world where I'm not impressed. Half a star on The Whale, Silent Dawn. Simple Jack for Airheads. What is this? 10. What is that? What says 10? Simple Jack for Aronofsky 10. Or maybe it's in orbit. Darren's latest case is miserableism. A24 produced theatrical adaptation that functions as both, what is that word? Saccharine weepy for people who use the Brendan Renaissance hashtag as those tutors that my 600-pound life somehow has less artistic. Miserableism. Very good way to point out a Darren Aronofsky movie. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. You know what? I know it definitely isn't a half star. Okay, it's a good movie. It's a great performance by him, but at the same time, the whole like Brendan Renaissance thing and like protect Wayne Fraser at all costs. Listen, old boy got dealt a shitty hand. Poopy hand. I mean that hand is like riddled of shit. But he's a grown man, he's a star, he's an actor, he's a brilliant actor. He's gonna get on his 2 feet again. This whole thing about like 14 to 25-year-old women being like,
But they're so happy to see him smiling again.
almost made me not want to see this movie. But luckily I purchased it. The Lobster, 4 stars. Silent Dawn, 78 out of 100. C+? C+, I like Lobster. In The Lobster, John C. Reilly is forced to put his hand in a toaster after being accused of masturbating in his hotel room. There were 4 people in the entire theater. I would be alone laughing. I would be laughing with you. I'd be the 4th person in the front. Too afraid to laugh, but I'd be laughing in eternal. You know what, to be fair, honestly, 4 stars is a pretty good rating. I think that this, especially this director, I can never pronounce the director's name. This director did Killing of a Sacred Deer and also The Favorite, and those are all great movies. This is a really dark, like a black comedy. And no, not white chicks.
Martha, I've made up my mind.
Critics call The Room Next Door a cinematic goldmine. Julianne Moore and Tilda Swinton are...
This is a dark comedy on multiple levels. It's like so dry.
I hope she dies right away. On second thought, I hope she suffers quite a bit before she dies.
This director's really good about just making really weird universes and weird rules. If you haven't seen The Lobster, you should. It's really, really funny. Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring, 5 stars. Thank God that we all live in a timeline where James Corden's audition for Camping was. Is that true? Did James Corden actually audition for Save My Camping? Can you fucking imagine that goofy bastard? And he'd probably still be wearing the fucking... He wears a medium Fred Perry shirt. Wear like a double XL. It looks so much better. It looks like a fucking balloon. That one video too of him doing the flash mob in the street in like the cat outfit or something or whatever he was dressed as. Jesus fucking Christ. I'll tell you what though, Lord of the Rings, I'd give all 3 of them 5 stars. All 3 of them. Yeah, I hear some people bitch too. Like, this is too long. Fuck off. It's just people 3 stars. I'm starting to think that Mia Goth is an acting. She's just kind of like that. I think that I like Mia Goth as an actress. It's just a Cronenberg movie. I don't think I can pretend to pull 3 stars. I think I probably give like 2. Midsommar, 3.5 stars. Imagine being left out of your family's No shit, this bitch was crying the whole movie. I've been crying the whole movie too. Are you kidding me? Wait. You all killed yourself? That's good. Come on. I can see 3.5 stars being... That's acceptable to them. I'd probably give it 4. The Northman, 4 stars. Robert Eggers watched Lion King and said, Willem, take off your clothes and have an idea. I think he just said this is Hamlet. I don't think he even tried to hide it. I think he just wanted to make a Nordic Hamlet, which if you don't know this, billions of fucking movies copied Hamlet. Okay? A lot of them. Almost every family drama copies Hamlet. Just want to throw that out there. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, 2022. Oh God, 1 star. How could you even vote on this? Netflix should be waived next month's fee as she's putting this movie out. Oh my God. First off, do not watch this movie. It's not even funny bad, but there is one part where it's so atrocious. Leatherface goes on a bus, and there's all these like woke kids on there because they bought the town in rural Texas. I don't fucking know. It's dumb. But they're all in this like RV, and then Leatherface walks in, and then they just immediately say, "Oh, you are so canceled." They put up their phones to record him, and he just kills all of them. He kills all the woke. He kills all the fucking millennial Gen Z or yeah. That was kind of fun. That was a good part of the movie, but it was also maybe I wanted to kill myself. I wanted to kill myself watching this movie. I don't feel good about saying that. Funny. It was just real. That's how real I feel. Skinamarink, 1 star. Fuck you. My boy George Carmy comes in real strong. Fuck you. I just spent an hour and 40 minutes of my life staring at virtual movies for shit for no reason. I feel like Skinamarink would probably have the most, like, either people are like, oh, 5 stars, I've never been this scared my whole life, or people just being like, what the, this is dumb, dude. Do you think Skinamarink will go down as one of the most misunderstood movies of our generation? It's hard to say misunderstood. I I think that it has its own merits, but I think this kind of filmmaking is going to become more popular. And I think it's so at the forefront of shit. I think looking back, people are going to be like, oh, we're so ahead of the time. It's going to be that kind of thing, I think. It Follows, 4.5 stars. I must have missed the safe sex lecture about the demonic in high school. Doesn't matter how much they tell you, you're still going to chase after it. It Follows has one of the best soundtracks. I love It Follows. It Follows is the best thing. If you're ever wondering, what music should I play while there's trick-or-treaters out? Just loop the It Follows soundtrack. It's the best. It's really good. And also, It Follows, come on. I remember I saw this in theaters. I remember I was like, this is so sick. Using the idea of STDs as your monster is really, really fun. Also, kids, if you have unprotected sex, your dick gets dirty. Okay? There's diseases everywhere. No one wants to be the person. You don't want to be the first person in your high school to get that. Some people like to wear them like veteran badges, like a Purple Heart. There's no Purple Heart. This is a dishonorable discharge, right? That's the same dishonorable discharge that comes out of your cock. Naked launch. At first I thought, hey, this isn't very Cronenbergian. And then a random character at a bar casually asked our protagonist if he was a home. Then leaned back to reveal a giant humanoid bug monster sitting next to him. And I was like, oh, sure. That sounds like a nice little David Cronenberg film. If I had to recommend one David Cronenberg movie just to throw them off, it'd be Crash. You ever see Crash? Pretty much just people fucking in cars the whole time. People obsessed with fucking in cars and getting in wrecks. No, not the Crash that's like the weird racist movie. No. This movie is just about rape and car crash stuff. Actually, if I had to recommend a Cronenberg film, I'd say Videodrome. Speak of the fucking devil, Crash. 4 stars. I appreciate how this film subscribes to this Reynolds school of thought for ideal story structure. Crime, penetration, crime, full penetration, crime, penetration. And this goes on and on, back and forth for 90 minutes or so, 90 or so minutes, until the movie just sort of ends. Great blind buy. Yeah. Crash is great. I'm gonna let you know right now, if you go home and watch Crash, you will be disappointed. It's a good movie, but you will be. You're just gonna be like, I don't understand. That's just Cronenberg. He's just a fucking weird dude who just loves sex and weird shit. Crime, full penetration, but the fuck scenes are very, intimate. I thought that people were actually fucking in this movie, so there's that. Good Will Hunting, 5 stars.
It's time to ditch the upper decking. Get some patches, gum, or lozenges to help curb cravings. Get started online.
Sometimes it feels like there are not enough hours in the day to get all the work done. So when valuable hours are spent getting clients onboarded or other tedious admin tasks, it can be painful seeing how much time is not spent focusing on your clients. That's why companies rely on ShareFile. With ShareFile, it's easy to create common document workflow automations for any client process. Choose to create your own
It's not Jim Paul, blessing. You haven't seen Good Will Hunting? Dude, watch a fucking movie once or twice in your life. You don't have to just watch random Russian movies. You can watch popular movies like, how have you not seen Good Will Hunting? It's a great fucking movie. Honestly, I want to movie right now. I'm not mad. We'll never be able to wrap my head around the fact that Matt Damon and Ben Affleck wrote this screenplay. They literally look like they have one brain cell between the two of them. It's true. I'm pretty sure Matt Damon did almost all of the writing, if I remember right. I think that even Family Guy made a joke about it. Good Will Hunting is so good. How do you like them assballs? Also, probably one of Rob Reiner best performances. So good. He killed himself. Ferris Bueller's Day Off, 5 stars for Ferris Bueller's Day Off. 5 stars. Perfect movie. From beginning to end, it was Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I truly don't believe that there's a moment in film history funnier than when Mrs. Bueller says he's truly a very sick boy, and then it suddenly cuts to Ferris just doing on his flute.
However, in Ferris's case, I can assure you he is truly a very sick boy.
Never had one lesson.
Yeah, that is good. It's a shame that the principal in this movie is a pedophile. He's such a great actor, but he's a pedophile. So you'd like to go back and look at it and you're like, God, I love this guy. Shame that the principal in this movie is a pedophile. He's such...
Never had one lesson.
Yeah, that is good. It's a shame that the principal in this movie is a pedophile. He's such a great actor, but he's a pedophile. So you'd like to go back and look at it and you're like, God, I love this guy. Howard the Duck, he's in Beetlejuice, he's in Ed Wood, he's in all these great movies, and then you're like, he's a pedophile. Old. God, I fucking hate this movie. 5 stars for Old. My mind is blown by every facet of the film. The acting, the script, the story, the directing, all of it was